Welcome back, and thank you for joining me once again here at Tripping with Bill. We're going to do a walk-around video on one of my aged inventory pieces we have right now here at BCRV in Chilliwack. We're going to try to get through this as soon as I can. Weather has changed, so I got a lot of cloud and rain on the way apparently, so I'm about to get wet if I don't get this done. Anyways, behind me is a 2023 Coachmen Freelander motorhome. So it's a Class C series. It's a 30 BH model, meaning it has the a bunkhouse in here as well. Capacity of sleeping 8. I actually think you can sleep 10 quite comfortably in there. So if you got a large family, you want to enjoy some exploration of Canada and hit all of our provinces from one end to the other, east to west, north and south. This might be the unit for you. Let's take a little walk around it, and I'm going to show you inside. Right now, it's got 2 slides. Both of them are tucked in. I'm going to take a walk through the unit, around it, and then, of course, we're going to go inside to see how much space you still have, even with the slides tucked in. So as we walk around the unit, you're going to see right now I'm on the curb side. I've got a nice power awning that covers the door. I've got the access to the back of the fridge. Of course, our furnace below that. Exterior plugs. And then down below by the door, which you can't really see from there, is an actual plug-in for the if you want to put on a solar panel. This is a large slide that is going to house the bunks as well as the ward for the main bedroom. And as you can see underneath, we've got some storage some storage compartments. Ladder to access the roof. Now it's a one-piece roof and you can walk on that. We've got a 2-inch receiver below the bumper there. Now when I come to the road side of the unit, you'll see just how large of a space we have for some storage in there. Big windows giving you a great view. We've got an outside shower, sandy flush, potable water, and of course your fuel tank, your power cord, the back of your water or your access to your hot water tank. Below, just below that, we do have the pipe that comes out for the exhaust of your generator, and then, of course the other large slide here, which houses the couch, which also folds down into a bed. So right now I am coming to you live from the front seat of the driver's seat of this coach. As I pan, you can see a bit of the dashboard, the mirrors, passenger chair right there. Now I'm going to scan to the back to give you an idea of how much space all the slides are in. So you can see right behind the passenger seat, there is a table there with 4 seat belts. Over to the right of that, we have our couch, which also has 2 seat belts and folds down to a bed. And then as I stand up and walk, so all the slides are in. See, even the couch is in with the cooktop, microwave. You still have access to the sink if need be and some of the cabinetry. You have access to the fridge for storage. And I can actually walk right through. Now over to my left, this is going to be the bunk room. So that table folds down and that becomes the bottom bunk. Then there's a top bunk, as you can see, that's lifted up. I've got the lights turned on so you can see inside better. Now, even in the event you have to stop and use the facilities, excuse my pronunciations, you can see you can easily access it. You do not have to open up the slides to do that. Even to the point, if you want to come back and have a nap, you can still do that here too. A little bit more cramped because your ward is tucked in, but still full access. So I'm going to come over to the main control panel. So if you look here, we've got your tank heater. You've got your gas water heater, your water pump, your generator, which is outside. That's a gas generator. Of course, your tank selection, so you can look at your battery charge, your fresh water. Now these guys are going to operate the slides, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them out. And that's all the way out. This one here will control the bunk. And there we are. Now let's explore the rest of it. Well, the rain has arrived, and thank goodness I'm inside the motor coach right now in the Coachmen. Staying warm, staying dry. Anyway, so in the specs, it'll talk to you about it sleeps 8. Can actually sleep more than that, but what they're more concerned with is transportation. So when it talks about 8, it's talking about seatbelts. You got your 2 seatbelts up front, 2 on either side of the table. That's 2, 4, 6, and 2 more on the couch here. So that is all about safety. So you can safely transport up to 8 individuals in total. And of course, there's definitely lots of sleeping area for that as well. So when we talk about sleeping arrangements, when it comes into this size of this particular Coachman, as you can see up top, we have a huge bunk So this is an overcab bunk, nice, big, spacious. Up there also in the far corner is the television, so you can grab a couple of pillows and watch yourself a movie if you want. But the ladder to access, now let me show you just how easy this is. Once that's in place, I walk right up. Now please keep in mind, I'm a full-grown adult, 5 feet, 8.5 inches, and I weigh 215 pounds, and I'm up here, not a problem at all. So that is one area where you can sleep up to 2. As long as nobody has to go to the washroom at night. Second area is going to be right here on the table. So let me just adjust the camera. So now let's set up bed number 2. So I simplified this a little bit. I removed one of the pedestals early. But basically you've got a Velcro strip that holds the table in place. 2 beds underneath. So basically, get her up. Get her off like so. Take your pedestals. Put them wherever you see fit. And lay your table down. Lift up this cushion. Drop her in. Now, these cushions will flip over. Lay down like such. Same idea here. Now, this is a pretty tight configuration. So what you want to do, bring these 2 up to meet. Push them down the center. Now, again, I am 5 foot 8.5 inches tall. And again, I have plenty of room down here. So now we've got our bunk, can take care of 2. Our table area can take care of another 2. Now I've got the sofa that reclines or folds down into a bed, and I'll show you that one. So that, simply enough, there's a little lever under here. Give that a little twist or pull. That releases. Drop this one down. Now this one's a little bit shorter. So again, I'll lay in here. So this is good for kids because, yeah, you gotta be somebody 5 feet and under in this particular area, but you can still sleep 2 in there. Put her back up. Plop her in. These guys are little armrests that fold down with cup holders. And you got cup holders, of course, up here as well. I can sit here and watch the television. So we've seen the bunk, we've seen the table, we've seen the couch. Now, here is the actual bunkhouse. So we're going to put this one down here. This is one bed, the other bed I'm sitting on currently. So again, this table has to come down, and we'll show you how you do that. Let me get this out of the way. That up there. So again, on 2 pedestals, just give this a little pull. Bring that off. They'll drop down. Same idea. This one here, I go like so. Slide her into space. Now, this one's a little bit of a different setup. So depending on which way you're sleeping, you might want to turn the table accordingly. Bring this out. That guy down. This one here. Now, there is no seat belts back here on this one, just so you guys are aware. This is not where anybody is to be traveling while you're driving the vehicle. Up here, the other bed. Pull your latch, release. And boom. There you go. Bunk 1, bunk 2. Final piece to the sleeping arrangements in the unit itself. So on the very back in the main bedroom, this is going to be a full-size walk-around queen. We've got lovely wards on the side, put lots of stuff in. Drawers that glide out. So I got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 sliding doors, sliding drawers. I got cabinets, plenty of space in there, tons of room. Of course, I even have more on the other side here, which you can't see from the camera angle. But queen size bed, plenty of room. So now, if you want a little bit of privacy from the kids, I also have sliding door. One of the other conveniences you're going to have with the motorhome, of course, is a 3-piece bathroom. So this one here, a little bit more compact than some of the other ones I've looked at, but lots of storage space. You got a vanity mirror there. We have our basin. We have storage underneath, storage up top, and of course, a decent sized shower. So a flush toilet, basically here. I can sit right down. Let's see if you can follow me. There we are. And then of course, if I need to, I can disappear into the shower, which I will show you that in a sec. So I'm going to step up into the shower to give you kind of an idea of space and where we're at with this. So I'm going to step in here. Now again, keep in mind, 5 feet, 8.5 inches tall, 215 pounds, 20, somewhere in that area. A little bit tighter, not too bad, but a nice wraparound piece. Got an area for your soaps and your shampoos, and a wand to do your job. I don't have to worry about shampoo, by the way. If you are a little taller, we do have some added room up here as well for you. So a quick little walkthrough with the slides out. So when I first come into the coach, I'm going to find a little cabinet space right there as I walk up the stairs. Battery is hidden below the stairs, by the way. Down at the very bottom, that is going to be some controls for the awning, exterior lights, of course, battery power. As I step up, you look above, got USB ports, HDMI cord or HDMI plug, Wi-Fi on the ceiling. Of course, now this is the table area to my right. So comfortably we'll seat 4. There's 4 seat belts hidden underneath. And of course, cabinetry above. Can't open that one because of the television. Large television up in the top bunk over the cab. Large bunk over the cab space. Comfortably sleeps 2. And of course, down below, I've got my entertainment couch, which also folds down to a bed. More storage above. Microwave, hood fan, and light combination. Now this here is a 3-burner cooktop, which folds up and out of the way. Don't put the glass down when it's hot. We got drawers underneath that, all on ball bearing glides. Little storage under the sink. This hidden gem, you open this up and it's got multiple drawers, all on ball bearing glides as well. Nice little countertop. Nice deep stainless steel high sink with a high-rise faucet. And of course, more storage below there. Now the fridge is rather a cool fridge because it opens this way. Or you can come around from the other side and you can open it this way. So whether you are on the front side of the coach itself, nice large deep 12-volt fridge, or 12-volt fridge, by the way, I can access drinks from either side. As I walk up, take the step up, I've got my 2 bunks here, which also has a table for kids can sit and play cards, light switch, outlet, then of course our 3-piece bathroom, shower enclosure, little storage, and then of course pocket door which closes, thermostat control, light switches, queen size bed, drawers on this side. We've got 2 storage cabinets over there on this side, and of course 1 over top of the bed. More importantly, when I look to this side, I've also got a very large ward, multiple drawers and doors, and even a cable if you want to put a television back here as well. And that is, oh, I forgot this one. We got your entertainment center with speakers and a small television for the kids. And again, more storage. We go past our control panel once again. Thanks for joining me here on Tripping with Bill. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough on this 2023 Coachmen Freelander. So again, model number is a 30BH. That's a bunkhouse design. 33 feet in length. I believe it's just over, 32.92 feet. So 33. Easy to drive. My wife drives our 30-foot Winnebago Access all the time. Memories galore that we have from all that. We've had that since 2012 is when we bought that one. But if you're looking for a good unit, well-built, aluminum framed, 1-piece roof, dependable Ford motor, and F450 chassis, you won't be disappointed. We certainly have not been by ours. You still got to take care of them, do your care and maintenance. But very good. Exterior coating is with Azdel coating, so 100% waterproof. It's also resistant to mold and mildew, just to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. Lots of space, comfortably transport 8 people securely and safely, as well as you can sleep those 8 and maybe 2 more if you have to. But you know what? Come down, check this one out for yourself. If you're looking to save some money, it is old inventory. So, I mean, originally this was $189,900. We're not even close to that anymore. Is it $160,000? No, lower. $150,000? Lower. Even lower than $140,000. Give me a call. Come check it out for yourself. And you know what? While you're out there, folks, stay safe in your travels. Always be tripping.